What I think about the design is changing a lot during the last 8 years. So there are different approaches at the design. One approach is, for example, the limited edition, how can I say, handmade pieces, like a designer like you probably, you can make from yourself or with the help of like a carpenter or a ceramist. And then you can sell it by galleries and so on. Then there are other options that are, for example, the product design that you can make alone. You need to have somebody that help you to do it, like the companies. So there are different approaches. So from my side, I investigate a little bit all of these options. I have my own company. I have a small company with other two designers that we found 3 years ago. That his name is Something Good. That is a company that sells small objects for the tableware, for example, in collaboration with some artisans, for example. But it's not a limited edition. At the same time, I'm making some investigation in the materials world. So I work with marble. So, for example, the marble, I really love to work with really thin surfaces. When, for example, the light, when you turn on the light comes out from the marble. So. And this is how can I say, a limited edition. So I sell it in gallery in Paris, in the US, in Germany, or all around in Europe in general. But the price is completely different from a piece that you can buy in a normal shop. Then there's the real work of the designer. What I think that is the real work of the designer. That is the production. I mean the design for the series. I mean I designed an armchair last year for Capellini. That is a pretty famous Italian company, and it's made with plastic. But it doesn't look like plastic. It looks like made in velvet somehow for the shapes and for the texture that I use in the surfaces of the chair. So at the moment there are many different ways that maybe a few years ago doesn't exist. Now there are many different ways to work in the design world. It's up to the people and what they want to do. Sometimes you make a limited edition because you don't find the right way to do, or you don't have the connection to make some object with the companies. So this is the first and easy way to do it. But then you have to sell it because it's not a how can I say, a work like a 3 times work. It's a work. At the end of the week, you have to pay the guys in the studio. You have to pay everybody that work with you, and for obviously yourself. So you need to find a way to do your job. I don't know. What are you much more interested in limited edition, for example, or what?
Yeah. Please.
About the limited edition. Yeah, because now it's really powerful. You know, no, it's really hot. This topic is really, you know, there are designers that are making only this. If you look at designers that are coming from Eindhoven, that is the university in Holland, that is a pretty good university, or from Royal College of Art in London, and so on. This concept of how can I say, limited edition or special pieces. Maybe it's only one piece. It's something that the people really love. This is my personal opinion. What I think is, okay, is interesting. This is not exactly is a limit in between of art and design. What I do with the limited edition is like make some test somehow. For bring the experience from the limited edition with maybe with super nice material, really expensive material with finishing and so on, and then move it in the design world. So just to make you an example, for Capellini, I designed this armchair, but at the same time I design like a couple of vases that at the beginning I designed it only for my editions. It's one of the pieces that I sell pretty well. So and it was made in glass and marble, for example. Then when I moved in the company, we did it with glass and wood because of market reasons. With marble, it costs €1,000 for one piece. With the sorry, with the wood, it costs like I don't know, €300. So it's like less than a half. So you are in the market, because if not, you are out. So this is my point of view about the limited edition. It's nice, but I think it's what I don't like the limited edition is that when you travel a lot like me, you can see all around the world that there are students, for example, that they are making something like a stupid simple is like a wood lighter with a bulb. Okay, it's nice, but it's like a bricolage. Do you know what the bricolage means, right? This is not what I like. I mean, there's no experience, there's nothing new to say to the people that look at the project. You have to tell something new. If not, change your work. I mean, it's more like a test. It's like the F1 for the cars, right? And then maybe you make a Ferrari for the competition, but then you can sell a Ferrari as well. Say hello to Artcubo. Thank you.